that's the right way to do that. Shopper is out in a right field. Coming to first will be Lewis, Ruther, and Guy, the first three up here against the pitcher Esco. And my first softball, baseball broadcast of the year, folks. So we should be okay with this. We'll make it fun and exciting along the way. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Here we go. First batter steps up, Lewis, into the box as Esco steps in, has the sign she likes, and delivers. First pitch in her call, strike one. So starting off with a strike is Esco. Taking a look in here, Horton sends a sign, back at it. That one's going to be sent out to a left field. Coming in on it there is going to be Riley, and making a sliding attempt at it, but can't come up with the catch. And it's going to be a second base, so it'll be a single for Lewis. Reaching second on the drop. And here we go as a runner at second base now for the Lady Bears as Ruther stands up here, the second baseman. So 1 on, no out. And Esco now with a look in. Here's the pitch. Up on the inside corner, strike one. So Katie Esco says back to the circle, ready to go here. Got that runner second, trying to hold him there, get out of here without any damage. Horton gives her a look down. No advancement. Ruther takes high for ball 1-1-1. So ready to go here is the pitch, trying to lay down the one off the end of the bat and going through. That's a call strike. Is 1-2. Getting the sunshine to come out here, and Lady Panther Field now ready to go. Esco back in. Here's the pitch. There's a shot down third base line. It will be foul. Coach Alexander quick there to knock it down. And the count remains a 1-2 count to Ruther. Taking the third base coach down the line. And that was going to be a foul ball. They're still 1-2. Trying to figure out here our coaches down the lines for the Lady Bears. That's Bob Ligori down the third base line. All right, so it's a 1-2 count, staying in. The Ruther fighting them off. That one's going to be just outside, 2-2. So no outs here as Esco trying to get that first one. 8 pitches here through 2 batters. Looking for that first out, and that's a little runner there at second. On it, there's McManus, and it'll be 4-3. Runner does advance over to third. 1 out. So here comes the shortstop Guy coming to the plate. Avery Guy steps up. Runner at third, trying to bring a run home here early with 1 out in the top of the first inning. Pitch on the way. In there for call strike. Standing right in here. Number 3 hitter. And Guy right back in. Here's the pitch down the first base side, and it is a foul ball. And it's 0-2. So here's Esco. See if she can get that second out of Guy here as Pickering, the designated player, stands on deck. Run over at third, see if we can keep that runner over at third. On our live stream, folks, we should have pretty much most of the field, except maybe the far, far deep corners on both sides there. We should be able to get it. And that was just outside. It's a 1-2 count. So Guy back in, and that one's going to be fouled back to the screen. Alrighty, back in here after the foul ball. Stays a 1-2 count. There's a run right there at third. Nice job, Phillips. And going to try to, oh, now they're trying to toss it away there, but trying to keep the runner there at the third, Lewis, as Phillips fake the throw over to first, and then that does allow a Guy to get over to second. But now still runners at second and third, and only 1 out here. Trying to get her to come off as Phillips wasn't able to get back to it, but they keep her there at third. Now runners at second and third, and here comes the designated player Pickering. Stepping in with runners in scoring position here, top of the first inning. The Lady Panthers trying to avoid that first inning score. That one's on the outside corner. Ball one. So 1-0 to her. Let's go. With the pitch. That's a shot out into right field, and that's going to get over the right fielder's head all the way to the fence over Shopper's head. One run comes in. Here comes the other. That's a two-run double by Pickering. So my guy in and Lewis in for 2 runs here for DMACC to lead it 2-0 on the second hit. As guy reached on the fielder's choice, that's what they give it. Here comes the first baseman. Carr comes up, still running score position as it's now 2-0. Lady Bears here on the top of the first. So stepping in here is Carr, first baseman, swing and a miss. D-Rag one. So let's go. Trying to limit the damage here. See if we can get a double play ball somehow in here. Catching the outside corners. D-Rag 1-1-1. 0-2, sorry. Oh, my bad. So Carr back in, 0-2 count. High outside, try to get her chase. She doesn't go into that one. It is now 1-2. So Lady Panthers trying to get this second out here. Up and high again. Now it evens the count of 2 apiece. That's somebody's ride. Boom! There's a little hill damage for you. 2-2. Carr right back in. 1 out. Wells will be on deck for the Lady Bears. Here's the pitch. Low, running the count full. And Esco got ahead of her 2-0. 0-2, I should say. Now has got a full 3-2. Here's the pitch to Carr. Outside, ball 4. So now runners at first and second here as the right fielder Wells comes to the plate. So here's Wells stepping in, high outside, ball 1 to her. So Dixon will be on deck as they're trying to play a little add-on here. 2 in already. Here's this 2-0. That one's going to be fouled back to the screen, and it will be a 1-1 count. So standing back in as well. She's 1-1. Trying to base the runners. Got runners at first and second here for Lady Bears with only 1 out. And the pitch on the way by Esco. That's a shot right there. Oh, just gets over the glove. Spurlock and heads out into the gap. Gets all the way to the fence. 1 run's going to come in. And they'll hold them up there. So it is a stand-up RBI double for Wells. She'll get into second. So another run comes in as Carr moves over to third. So the thing's in the third run. Runners now in scoring position at second and third. As Horton goes out to have a chat with her pitcher. And stepping in is the third baseman, Dixon. Dixon ready to go. Here's the pitch. Stays away from that one, just a little high, ball 1. (102) Low on the outside. It is now 2-0. Nettie, the catcher, on deck for the Bears. They're trying to bat around here as Esco trying to get out of this inning. That one's back to the screen. Foul ball, 2-1. So the sign now as Esco ready to go. Here's the 2-1 pitch to her. That's a fly ball out into right field. Coming up in it on his shopper, and it's going to get down and bringing it in here. And they're going to get her at second, maybe get her in a run down here. They're going back and forth, and here coming home. And Horton's going to get her at the plate. Oh, she missed the tag behind her. Nice try to get her there. And boy, I tell you what, that was a close call. They said he missed her at the bag, at the plate. So a card coming in. Makes it now 4. As Dixon still safe and ends up over at second base on the single. Wells coming in to score as well. Making it a 5-0 ball game here. 4 hits, 5 runs so far. We got a timeout here in the field. As Coach Alexander out and have a chat with their infield. Settle everybody down here. See if we can get your score right here on the live stream screen as Coach Alexander now. All right, so here we go back to it now as Nettie, the catcher, steps in with the runner over second in scoring position here as the Lady Panthers down 5-0 here early in the top of the first. Here's the pitch. That's in there for a strike. .31 pitches already here for Esco. And I'm going to say she went around there, so it is now 0-2. The left fielder Voss will be on deck. And that was a hot shot right there. Second, nice play there by McManus, diving toward the first base side and knocks it out for the catch. And a nice job there on the line drive by McManus. Second out. So to the plate now comes the left fielder Voss, number 9 hitter. See if we can stop the bleeding here, get into the bottom half of this first and get our bats working. Voss steps in. Low on the inside, ball 1. Good pitches here by the Esco, just some good placement of the ball so far on some hits by the Lady Bears. 1-0 to Voss. The runner down the first base line, and there you go. Not going to be able to get it. Nice job coming up there, Stewart. And just enough of a stoppage on it there to allow Voss to get to the bag. So an infield hit moves the runners over to the corners here. Lewis comes back to the plate here at the top of the order. She is 1 for 1, had a single. Scored on an error there in the top of the first here earlier in this first inning. So back to the top of the first, top of the order, I should say. Lewis steps in with runners on the corners, 2 outs. And runner going there. And taking the bag, Voss. There first. So Lewis steps right back in here. 0-1 counts. That's going to go out into left field into foul ground. Coming over on a nice job into foul ground. There's Riley catching up to it. And that'll do it for the third out. But the 4 hits, and they leave 2. They bring in 5 runs on those 4 hits on 36 pitches there by Esco. Coming up for the Lady Panthers, it will be Spurlock, Horton, and Phillips when we come back for the bottom of the first inning here in Lady Panthers Field.